Alrighty, welcome back to Stationeers. We're going back to Brutal Venus and see if we can prevent drying up like a raisin. And I think that is going to be even more of a challenge than it was yesterday. Because we don't have a trader sitting there ready to give us steam. So at this point, at this point, we are very limited in our options. So I've got some potatoes, some food. We have not even half a bottle of water. We might have a sip of water still in there. Yeah, we got a sip of water, which that will then lower the pressure, I think, enough that will evaporate, and this stuff will not be able to support us. So do I just maybe we'll get lucky with a trader. Let's see. I'd like the mood to increase. I don't want to necessarily kill our plants off quite yet. I may very well have to do that. But dawn is here. Now, I think my best bet for some immediate action is to get the Stirling and all that set up, and just go ahead and convert some of my welding torch fuel, probably about half of it, into some steam. I think that's our best option here. So that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I've got enough materials laying around. What I did realize is that I do need to print off a centrifuge also to actually get biomass, because shoving the reagent mix through the furnace does not give the volatiles, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to go ahead and drink what water we have. And I will go ahead and kick up the microwave real quick. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that did die. Okay. I know that these don't like vacuum. They don't like to be vacuum sealed. But I think that's at least my concerns at this point. But I'll make these up. I'm not going to starve to death. That much we know. Alright. So I'm just going to drop you here. Drop you here, drop you here, drop you here. I am not going to worry too much about that. I do have that. I should have popped it. So work suit. Go ahead and do that. Portable light. And you, good sir. I have a regulator. No, I need another regulator. No, I need the volume pump. That's what I need first. I need two, so I need copper. You're done. I'm gonna do this. Because I need that done first. Do that. Do this. And then we'll throw that in there. Did the silicon actually make it in there, or did I throw it past? Doesn't matter. Okay. So I have a regulator, and that will allow me to pull out of that'll allow me to pull out of my little kit. And I can't leave this in here for too long. Pipe utility gas. Okay. Pull that out. Pull that out. There we go. So that should let me feed the combustor. Okay, I don't need the silicon right now. Pipe bender. I need 2 of these. Possibly also need the some more cable. And cable. Cannibal. Alright. Whoa. Hang on. It's going to be heavy cable. It's going to be heavy cable that I need. Because that's what it is on that side. Okay. And I got a limited time for that. So how are we doing here? We're yellow there. You're empty. Another thing I want to do is for this mixer, I want to make sure that I keep a minimum of 1 megapascal of oxygen at all times. So kind of, but no. The lack of water is getting a little bit disconcerting, so I've got to do something about it real fast. So I can throw my welding canister in there, and what we got? Don't have a way, and don't have a way to feed that yet. Okay. Let's split half. Alright, do that. So we're going to have a volume pump coming out of here. There we go. That's what I want.
Hydration critical.
Okay, there's that. Oh, that's already hooked up. Perfect. So now I just need this. Okay. So, did you really just suck up all that charcoal? Okay. Note to self. That sucks. Alright, so I've got coming out of the combustor, heat exchanger, all that. So now I just need to feed it with a stack of steel pipe. Yeah, unfortunately, I need something that could kill me. So this should at least do some cooling. I still can get that set up. So I need steel, silicon. Oh, that's what I needed the silicon for. So I need silicon. And I don't think I have any other silicon laying around. Yeah, okay. Then I can pull that out somewhere. So this pipe right here is going to be my waste gas pipe. So that's going to be the export from the Stirling. Yeah, I would imagine if you could keep your base cool enough, you might be able to fight the heating power. Or, well, not necessarily the base, but a room. That would be interesting to find out as well. How much damage these things take. Yeah, okay. 8 hours in. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. You guys are all running. Come on, give me my silicon, thank you. So print off as much insulated pipe as I can. Would have thought I had more of that, but... So silicon is my dry spot for that. It's alright. That's alright. Oop. Come on. Come on. Probably don't need that many, but better safe than sorry. Yep. Yep, water and then into pollutant, so. And I also figured out I need to make a centrifuge because just the raw reagent mix coming out of the recycler for biomass does not produce the volatiles. I'm going to need to fill up my oxygen before I go out. Okay, I'm going to call it good after that so I can save just a little bit. Might as well empty you. And we will fill you. And we will run outside. Let's see about hooking you up. So you... Might have to have a little bit of spaghetti going on there. That's alright. We're no strangers to spaghetti. Jeez. Okay, so I have an input directly into the combustor over there. Okay. Make sure the combustor's on. Into the Stirling. And you. Okay. So, whoa, whoa! That was a little strange. Okay. Well, we got power right now. That scared the crap out of me. Okay. Yeah, so I'll get some extra out of this. All right.
Health low.
Okay, there we go. It's too far up there, I can't actually see what my panel's saying. But let's pull this out, stuff that back in there. And then we will take this down to 0. So I can empty that out. Okay. So now I should have some wastewater. Just kind of hoping for a lot more than that. Negative. Not capturing the cold gas yet. Okay, that did not do what I hoped it would. Okay. Okay, so I need a frame. It's getting ridiculous. Not an air conditioner, I need a filter. Realistically, I need it right there, but I can move the tank. I can move the tank. Actually, maybe I should do that. Realistically, I don't even need the tank. Woo! Careful. Don't throw it in there. Okay. So this was empty. Let's grab this. Yes, absolutely. I do know why it is super helpful. So this is for cooling the water. I could probably use an inline tank for that, actually. Atmospherics kit. Now let's turn it around this way. That'll work. Okay. This. No, that's not what I want. It's this. Really? One shy. Yep, I just have not had the time or the material to do so. And as it is, I'm down to, best I can tell, one. Oh, speaking of which, one building. Well, the storm's not gonna be over in time. Where's my water filter? Did I chuck that down? Did I never pick it up? Did you end up over here? Not good. Where is my water filter? No. Seriously. Did it end up? No, you don't do that. This is fine. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I struggle a little bit with. Well, I try not to cheese things if I can, especially intentionally. There we go. Give me. Okay, so with this, if I could just find my water filter, wherever the heck that ended up. Where is my water filter? Did it end up down here somehow? No, it did not. Okay. No. I guess I don't have a choice but to print another one off. Oh, I see. It's in my suit. There we go. Jeez. Jerk. Jerk face. Alright, so this should pull water out to here. Temperature is actually pretty low. Okay, that's on. I should put a valve in there. I really should. I really should put a valve. It's not where I wanted to put it, but hey, it works. Okay, so now I am running some cooler water in here. Ah, I see what you mean, yeah. Testing it out to see if it works, that would be certainly one thing. Okay, so I've got squat for water. 13 mole of water, so I've got like a quarter of a liter. All right. Okay, so centrifuge is the next bit, and a centrifuge takes 20 iron.
Health critical.
Okay. I just don't have the option at this moment. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. And also, I don't have to fill it up all the way, so I can buy a little bit of time. Oh. Completely decay in 2 hours. So actually the vacuum stores it better than the... Good to know. Okay, fruiting. Okay, ferns. Ferns will make seeds. Yeah, I'd go ahead and do this, because maybe killing off my plants would be good to have the seeds available. Alright. And I probably should also think about injecting a little bit of carbon dioxide in here at some point too. Yeah, from what I understand, the ACs are supposed to use more power as they're load. Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, so they're loaded. So if they go to idle, then they're good. Okay, mood increasing. Good. So my plan is iron and copper. See if I've got enough to make a centrifuge. And see about getting the volatiles. If I can get the volatiles in, I can set up another AC unit. Yeah. Biomass. So biomass has 8 moles per unit, which is quite ridiculous. So then oxygen's going to be my thing. Yeah. So if I can just get one. Okay. I'm thirsty, but my mood is up there. All right. Okay. There is light at the end of the tunnel. So. Yes. So, iron, I don't have enough there. But I have enough here. I need to change the battery on my portable light. So, looking forward to getting to the point where I could put like a wireless battery in that. And then, let's see, you're empty. You should have copper. You do have enough copper. Awesome. Don't know why I put it in there because that's not where I need to go for the centrifuge. Pretty sure that's auto lathe. Yep. Okay, as soon as this spits out the iron. I do have food, so I'm not going to starve. Thirst is a problem. Okay. Make a centrifuge. There we go.
Hydration critical.
I'm going to set you in there because I'm going to completely drain you so you're out of the way. Tank. Okay, storm's over, I'm sure, right? Yep, storm's over. Planetary produce. Okay, that's a good sign. Let's go back to 0. Because I've already got some biomass, because one of those traders had a bunch of garbage that he wanted to sell me. Like, literally rotten food. So it's like, alright, I'm game. I'll buy that. Centrifuge. What does it take? That's what I meant. Steel sheets. Do I have? Oh, I have enough. Awesome. So... cool that it does not actually require a frame. Can I get it to a spot where I have... I was going to say minimal cables. You know what? I'm just going to have you print off the cables because... yeah. Alright. Oop. There we go. Welding torch. There we go. I am chewing up some power outside. There we go. Yep, I don't need a crowbar. Okay. Okay. Start you up. No, I have not made Invar yet. It's the pressure mainly. Well, I guess the temperature is kind of a problem too, but mainly I guess the combination. I don't have that much hot gas. So I'm hoping that the Stirling will fix that. Forgot to see. Is that 8 watts? Oh, that's terrible. Let's try that. Okay. You're spooling up. Yeah, absolutely. The H2 combustor can get me there, so that's why I'm trying to struggle to get the get it hooked up. So, okay, so this should be, willing to bet this should be completely empty. Yes, it is. All right, so I can pull this up without pulling up the frame, because that would be my freaking luck. And then I would like that to be insulated, but the rest isn't required. Again, yes, I am running pre-terrain, so that would certainly give me some good options there. We're back to being thirsty again. Okay, filtration. Needs a frame. Guess what? I'll just put a frame down. I don't have to weld them up. Filtration. I will deal with the spaghetti for now just because it is of up. Oh god, it's not gonna work. The level of spaghetti is ridiculous here. So that's the input. No, that's the output. So I need to be basically right there. If I can fit through here, yeah. I hate it. I hate it. I really, really hate it. I need to go get copper too. Yeah, second level time, definitely. And yes, the arc welder I absolutely need, so I can stop polluting what I've got going on here. Okay, and there's that. Ah, crap. Just realized. Yeah. Well, there's gas mix. Gas mixer. Put it in there. So this is going to be the volatile. Oh god. Yeah, of course you're not going to have it. This is absolutely asinine, the level of spaghetti. Since you have it, you know what? Whatever. You might be a little slow, but I don't care. Yeah, that's true, except then I'd have to use a electrolyzer. A nitrolyzer is what I was trying to do. Electrolyzer. Which takes water. Yeah, okay. I'm a little short on that. Okay. So this will get me my volatiles out. Now I gotta try to make sure that I mitigate the amount of oxygen in the loop. Ah, hello. And cable, yeah, so I need copper. Oh, great. Interstellar implements, I'm not big enough. Oh, neutralizer. Oh, okay. Well, oxygen I'm a little bit better on. What's the electrolyzer? Splits it into oxygen and...
Waste tank caution.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, let's stop there for the moment with the pipes. Gas mixer, so I'm trying to mix into that. Spaghetti is gonna get even worse. Well, okay.
Health low.
So there's my oxygen input. Okay. Alright. Okay. Definitely, nope. More along this lines. The power's right there, I think. Let's see, would I rather have it be a little oxygen rich? Yeah, I think I might want it a little more oxygen rich just so I'm not combusting as many volatiles. So the idea here would be, oh god. This is ridiculous. The spaghetti. This is painful for anybody, not just those with OCD. Yeah, a little bit of, not even rigatoni. Okay, all right. Well, I guess that means more pipes. Need to lay more pipe. Oh, good lord. I really need more copper. Yep, need more copper. Now, the problem with this is that's on the... It's going to be on the high. That's going to be on the generator side. Good lord. How much do we have in here? 0.9 liter. How much do we get in here? Not much. Okay. There we go. Just eat that pipe. Just eat that pipe. Okay. So volatiles are hooked up, other than the requirement for copper. pipe. There's a little bit of oxygen in there, 11 moles. I don't know if I really need to be super concerned with that. A lot of carbon dioxide in there. I should really filter some of that off at some point. Throw it in there. Waste tank is getting a little full. How am I on my oxygen? 1 kilomole. So I got about 5 tanks left. That's not too great. Out of power. Shocker. Okay, I'm out of water, so I can jump that. So now the oxygen. Holy crap. Actually, I should have done this. Pop that canister out. And that's empty. Okay, good. Throw a canister right there. So this is oxygen. Would you knock it off? Okay. So now I have the oxygen hooked up. However, there is another caveat. Alright, we have Dawn. I'm going to put the black pressure regulator here. And just so I do not okay, there's nothing there. Okay. Well, actually there is something there. So now I have volatiles ready to go. Not that I can filter them off, I can store them in there a little bit. Water. Yes, water. Need to deal with the water. Okay. You. Oh, that should be whatever little pittance that you had in you. Okay. Okay. All right. Potatoes are going towards fruiting. That's fine. So now I can pull you out and actually there we go. There we go. My spare waste tank is currently in the slot. So, yep, I'm gonna make it a full kit and caboodle to go out. I need to get some coal while I'm out there. Okay. So I'm gonna throw you in there. That's impressive. Don't need any of this stuff on me for what I'm about to do. So make sure that I've got a full air tank, and I just guess I'll go ahead and grab this. Grab that. There we go. Limited time. Ready to go. So copper. Need coal. I'm not going to worry about the trader. So there's some coal. There's iron. Iron probably is a consideration. Nickel. I should have made some mining charges, quite honestly. I wanted to try them out. Alright, some copper. That's under my feet. Ooh, there's just a lot of... Ooh, that's a heck of a jump. Silicon's another thing I need to worry about. There is some right here. Okay. Some gold right there. I might hit the gold. Secretly, I'm thinking mining charges. Whoa, my God.
Waste tank caution.
Okay. Some iron too. Iron also, I should say. This is under my feet. I don't like you mining under my feet. Especially like that. Okay. There we go. Doing pretty good. Grab some more coal, because that's going to be needed. Yeah, I definitely want to try some mining charges, because I have a feeling that will greatly improve my yields here. Whoa, whoa, it's my feet. Okay. Copper, sure, I'll grab some more copper. Silver, cool. All right. Go. Of course I left you on. Because the base. Yep, there we go. All right. Okay, I think we're in good shape here. So the volatiles are in there. Spit that out. Copper, first things. Okay. Empty waste tank. Void vein vendors. Okay. Definitely lost the seed trader. That's okay. Alright, so I got my one-way valve so I don't waste any of my oxygen there. You... back pressure regulator, 1 megapascal. Alright. It's me, Asarius. Okay, so spit it out. Which gives me the opportunity to see. I should have plenty in here. 70 moles. Actually, let's go ahead and... I guess I can't filter it out right now. Will it be burning off the oxygen and superheating all my waste? But, yeah, at least there's a one-way valve that actually... yeah, maybe I'm going to do that for the moment. Because I'd be letting volatiles in through that valve. And that's no good. Come on, come on, come on. Wait. Wait. Okay. Oh, yeah, the charcoal rolls. I forgot. Okay. Copper behind it. Okay.
Hydration critical.
Yep, thirsty again. Imagine that. I guess we can run down here and grab the charcoal that fell down here. Must be this sub area is considered outside for storm damage calculations. So cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so let's do that and go ahead and spit out just a little bit of copper because I need it. Cable. Start you... Did I already check the gold in there? I did. What do I need? That's all I need. That is all I need. And then heavy. There we go. Now you can pull volatiles out, put it into this area. Five moles. That's all that's left. So did the rest burn off? I wonder. I wonder. Okay, that should be enough for getting my gas mixer plugged in. So that's the gas mixer. That is my back pressure regulator. So now I can make fuel. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I would go ahead and do that. Okay. So, oxygen, volatiles. And sterling. All right. Oof, third of a liter. Not doing good. Not doing good. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see. If we have no volatiles, I might as well turn that off. There's more copper. Okay. You go ahead and fire up. Get you rolling. So how are we doing over here? Void vein. 62 from contact. I should be able to sell some stuff to them and make some money. Charcoal. Actually, I'm trying to remember. I think I do that. Just spits it out. Okay, so this will go straight into the furnace. Okay, we're getting thirsty again. Mining charges, that's what I want to do. Oop, right here. Oh, silicon. Iron silicon. Well, I can make one. It does mean that so silicon should be something that I mine with a mining charge. Oh wow, that takes a lot. So it's cheap for iron, cheap for gold. Silicon, I guess that's. It would be better called plastic explosive. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so you're off. You're off. We're not even gonna bother. Save that pittance of energy. I'm gonna go ahead and turn you off. I'm not burning any gold, so don't have to worry about that particular. I'm gonna do that. I can actually probably save a little bit. Okay, so I think oxygen's actually going to be a problem. Okay, 3 megapascals. Oh, actually, I actually want to make this 2. And yeah, I've got pretty much squat for that. And of course, at that temperature, that's going to be a problem. So I need to go. Right, come on down. Void visions, don't need it. Come on down. Woo! That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. Okay, come on down.
Health low.
Yep, health low. Let's go ahead and switch this out. Switch you out. Dawn is upon us. Let's go ahead and switch out a battery here. Do that. This. I will see what you want to do in a bit. And run over to that big pit of silicon and see what I can find. Now, hopefully, the way the atmosphere is doesn't create such a big vacuum that it sends everything flying. Alright, so okay. I'm assuming that's going to be a big vacuum. Shit.
Damage.
I knew it.
Temperature critical. Oxygen low. Temperature high.
Holy crap.
Oxygen critical.
Holy crap. That is still a big vacuum. Okay, I think that just killed me. Because I don't have a pill. I'm gonna be so aggravated. I might save scrum if I die. Let's hang on for a second. I mean, obviously, retreating to here does me no good. No real good. Just means I will die in my airlock, if that's the case. But that was good for crapping my pants. I had a feeling that would happen. Alright, well, not losing consciousness yet. Throw that in there. Alright, let's go check it out. I couldn't even get out of the hole. That was ridiculous. And it sucked me in real good. Okay. Alright.
Waste tank caution.
Well, that actually was pretty good. That was pretty good. That actually was a fair amount of gold, too. So, what did we learn? It takes forever for that pressure differential to disappear. Oh, God. Oh, that's clippable. That is clippable. It didn't kill me, but it's clippable. Alright, you. You want one of those? Okay. Alright. I could do that. I'm not gonna... I mean, I could. Okay. Hey, creative. Just missed me testing out a mining charge. It's kind of as horrible as you would expect it to be in Venus. So it did give me a very awesome amount of ore for it. However, it does take bloody forever for the vacuum to disappear. So it sucked me in worse than a pyramid scheme. Yeah. So luckily I built a pill to I gotta redo it. But yeah. So 2 duct tape, CO2 filter, 10 cable. Excuse me. Duct tape was just iron, 2 iron. Yeah. Yeah, it was unbelievable how much that sucker hurt. Luckily, I was kind of prepared for it, so I was able to duct tape my suit together real quick. But yeah, that was a major class ouchie. That's not what I wanted. CO2. I don't even have enough for that. Yep. I think going forward, I would like to use the mining charge a little bit more, but I have absolutely got to make sure that I let it settle down, because that was spicy. Very spicy. Okay, duct tape. Got it. Plastic sheets. I need plastic sheets. Iron. Iron. There we go. Okay. Cardboard box, just one. Okay. Split one, put those in there. There we go. Duct tape, duct tape. And 2 filters. Is that what I want? 2 duct tape, 2 filters, 10 sheets, 10 cable. No. Okay. Hit the carbon dioxide. There we go. 2 filters. Maybe I should make 3 because I need one for my suit. Yeah, placement was good. It was definitely was good placement.
Health critical.
Oh crap. I need to deal with this. Which this is a problem. I don't feel like I'm getting very far on my water production. So sip of water, chunk of potato, a little bit more potato, and some more potato. Okay, not growing, we'll never seed. So let's pull the seed out and go ahead and harvest the potatoes. So there we are. We are officially out of water again.
Health low.
So, wow. Okay. I think I'm totally at the mercy of RNG. For traders. So, I will go ahead and put you there because, quite frankly, I don't think it's going to matter. I don't need two of those. One of those is supposed to go in here. Okay. Do. Yeah, that's one way to do it. You want one of those? Go ahead, take it, and leave me. Alright.
Hydration critical.
Yep, hydration critical. Yep, we're going to have a problem real fast. Real fast. Okay. Okay, let's turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and do this just because. Hopefully. That's okay. Some silicon in there. Do that, spit that out. I need water. I need water badly. Planetary pebbles. I doubt it. Give me my biomass. Shit. Oh, that was just my, just that guy. Thought my whole base turned off for some reason. Okay. Silicon, not worried about that right now. Biomass, because I picked up the wrong one. Okay, biomass. There we are. Okay, there's the fuel mix. It's below auto combustion, thankfully. Water filter. Turn you on. We're getting water. We're getting a little bit of water. Okay. Oh, that already processed? Okay. Ah, that's unfortunate, but sometimes that does happen. As much as we don't particularly like it. Gold. Iron. And do I have the silicon in here? I do. Silicon. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm not going to make it. Mining charge. I might as well make all 4 of them. That. I mean, there's a slim possibility that I might have just a little bit of drinkable water. I could have another sip, but I don't have plant income, so that's a problem. That's temperature, 149 degrees. Well, I'm sure the plants wouldn't like that very much. Neither would I. What's the oxygen at? 100. Oh man. That's getting a little spicy there. Well, there is almost an entire liter there. Oh. Ooh, that is terrible. You know what? I'm going to put that away just so I don't... There is almost no more volatiles there, so I might as well shut that off. Water. Yeah, we're a problem there. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's... Once this goes down to 0, we're about there. Actually, I could turn off the mixer because... These take forever. $151 degrees. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to make it. I mean, oxygen, cool. Volatiles, cool. Yeah. I mean, maybe I need to consider it. That might be a little cheat. I'll try it out. I won't call it completely cheating.
Health critical.
Alright. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. The problem with that is I have to make sure that I am in here when I die. Yeah, this is still too hot to drink, but there is quite a bit of water there. So that is a little bit on the promising side. Little bit promising. Set that there. Oh. Well, I might as well wait to die. Water is too hot. Oh. Hang on. Does not have the correct atmosphere. Interesting. Oh wow, there's almost no carbon dioxide in here. Okay. That's good to know. Good to know. Watch our too hot. Now we'll see. We'll see if I can cheese it by respawning. I made it to day 54 before dying of thirst, so we'll see. We will see. And if this doesn't work, I guess it is GG. Pressure is coming down rapidly. Good. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it doesn't jam me like into the wall or anything silly like that. But I think we can officially say that we are going to die of thirst. Die of thirst. What if I can get switchgrass? I don't know. We might be able to make it through his. Cryo tube. What's that take? Tier 2. If I could do tier 2, that would work. Alright, here we go. We're gonna die. We're gonna die of thirst. Officially. Wrong button. I'm gonna do that. Take a screenshot. 3, 2, 1. Ugh. There we go. Alright. Yes, I am dead. Respawn. Let's see what it does. Okay. That's slightly disturbing, but it gives me a new lease on life, I guess one could say. Alright, I guess I will... I'll take that. I died. It's official. I died. But I've come so far, I don't want to give up the ghost for the real. For reals. So we will run out. And, yeah, there we go. Look, no icons in the corner for now. So, we officially died. So let's find a good place to drop a nice charge. And then kind of forget about it for a while, because, yeah. Coal would be a good thing to search for. There's a nice load of copper right here. There we go. Do that. Yeah, right over there. Got one right there. I'll go ahead and drop this over here too. Okay. All right.
Waste tank caution.
Okay, well that didn't get sucked in. Okay. Think we're good? Okay. Alright, I was concerned with that. That actually was a healthy amount of coal. Decent amount of copper. I got a full stack of coal, or gold. And go over here. This should be not a problem. Lots of iron. It's good for another hit. And then over there. These mining charges are definitely excellent. Okay, let's put a tool away, put a tool away. 50, 50. Okay. Very good. Over this-ish way is the base. There it is. There's a blinking red light somewhere. I don't think I'm supposed to see that blinking red light, but I saw the blinking red light. Okay. Stack of coal. There we are.
Waste tank caution.
Alright. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. Turn that off. Okay. Alright. So now we can go. Ah, there is one more mining charge. So it's gold. That is the... Well, I'm only going to have one more, so I need to do silicon. Planetary pebbles. Oh, I never called them down. Oh, wait, I already did call them down. That's right. No, wrong way. Okay. Alright, so I feel... Yeah, slightly depressed that I did fail the challenge. But at this point, it's just trying to make it work. So gold is going to be the next thing here. And that'll give me a little bit of oxygen. So when I die of thirst... Already done with the silicon? Oh yeah, that wasn't that much. That will get me enough for 4 charges, I think. Water temp. It's drinkable, so I can save myself from dying again. Steel frames, steel frames. Let's go ahead and think about that. Steel frames. I need to also do a carbon dioxide filter. I got 2x2. Yeah, 2x2x2. will need sheets though. So, yeah, I am disappointed that I had to quote-unquote cheat to stay alive. But it happens. Okay. Alright, put that away, because holy crap. Very, very, very disappointing. Go ahead and check those there, because... yeah. So now I need plants out the wazoo, preferably find a meteor mechanics. I guess whatever. I need to get carbon dioxide into... how do I want to do this? Crikey. What about just using my waste tank? It'll be hot. There's nothing in here right now anyway, so... So what about just cracking this open in here? It was hot, but it wasn't that hot. Okay. 5 moles. Oh, wait a minute. What, just for instance, what does a fern take for carbon dioxide? 17 moles per hour. Okay. Alright, so... actually... there we are. Okay, so carbon dioxide filter. And get that somehow into here, maybe with a valve. I need more pipes, essentially. That's what that means. So let's stuff that in here. We need more pipes. And I will need a valve as well. Oh, okay. I am way too full of stuff. Let's go ahead and another load of copper. Jeez. Put the copper in here. Don't break my suit. Thank you. There's gold. Oh dear. That's probably not an exaggeration to how many you need. That, Oh, this is also a problem. My welding gas is going to rapidly become a problem. Pressure regulator off of that? Yeah, I probably should. I probably should. Regulator, pressure regulator into a pipe utility kit. Yeah. So that's the mix line. That actually works. Throw you there for now. You and you. Okay. I don't need the insulated, I need the regular. Don't I have? I thought I had a regular kit around. I guess I don't. Okay. Oh, right, yep, because I used it for the buffer tank for the volatiles. Let's see, I think we're deep enough back on that side anyway. I don't think we need to worry about the atmosphere too much. Okay. All right, so four megapascals? I think that's doable. Okay, so I will have a fuel mix that goes into there, hopefully at a reduced temperature. We don't have a problem. Do I want to go through the process of just dying repeatedly so that my plants can live? But I have a carbon dioxide problem right now. Yeah. So I don't really actually generate that much. Okay. Another 50 copper. Oh, there's the biomass. Gold is in this guy. Okay. Nope. Not what I needed. That's what I needed.
Air tank low. Hydration critical.
Hydration critical, imagine that. Oh, you kidding me? That's a problem too. Oxygen is going to be a royal problem. I have. Oh, yeah. Let's not run outside. This is okay. That's a little warm, but okay temperature. Oh, I see. It's the portable light that I'm hearing. Okay, let's go ahead and grab you. And grab you. There we go. Oxygen's a problem. I think actually oxygen's going to be a bigger problem. Because if the way I'm doing it is to just eat it every time. Okay. We're gonna do a frame up here. And then I want to at least make sure that I've got a... Alright, first things first. Let's turn you on. Mixer off. Okay with that. There we go. Now we're going to burn off the charcoal. Nothing. So, okay. Oh. A significant amount. At temperature, leaves something to be desired, though. That's a rather high pressure. So maybe an atmospherics kit with a gold. Atmospherics kit. We need cable, lots of cable. I think we have enough pipe. Yeah, we got no pipe. Okay, so pull carbon dioxide off of this, and I mean, why not? We're getting spaghetti, capital of the world. Why not just lean into it? One thing I did want to see, this. What's the oxygen at? I'm not too... Yeah, I don't like that temperature gap. Okay, this will be fine. I guess if I stay inside, we shouldn't have a problem here. How are we doing here? No, we're even worse. We'll go down and see. I don't even know if it's worth. Of course I made an air conditioner because that's clearly what I need. Filtration. There we go. CO2 filter here. Maybe I'll even grab the nitrogen. Passive vent. Go. All right. Walls. So I will need 1, 2, 3, 4 to make that. Four iron walls. Okay, and sheets. We'll need 4 iron sheets to go with it.
Health low.
Okay. And then glass sheets if I want to do anything. Oh, I've got the silicon on me. And this will be 2 glass sheets, so I can do 2 windows. Okay. So, iron wall. Type 1 wall there. Go do that. I feel like I want to have some frames just in case. Just in case I punch through. I don't need the insulated pipe. I don't need that at the moment. I threw that in there. Okay. Alright. That's enough steel frames and steel sheets. Steel sheets. Okay. Botched that, but I wasn't too set on it myself. I'd like to have 4 of these on hand just in case. There we go, do that. Okay. So the idea is I'm going to mine this.
Suit damage.
Ah, you shitting me.
Temperature high. Temperature high.
That was impressive. Okay. So, as I was saying, the thought was to mine this out. Because we're going to expand the greenhouse out. Okay, alright, I guess I can't do that while it's here.
Through caution.
Just want to make sure it doesn't say, oh, you've blown a wall out again. Been having a problem with that, so. All right. Wall one. Wall one. Window. Wall one here. Iron sheets. Okay. So now I need a glass sheet to fill that in. There we go. There is that. And then I need to power this up, which maybe will come from over here. Sure. Sure. Yep, there goes the suit light, or not the suit light, but the light in my belt. I'm gonna have to print off a new suit here soon. So carbon dioxide and nitrogen come out of there. Yeah. Should probably have a... I don't even know. I'm gonna turn that off, see how that goes in there. I've got the vent, right? The vent is in here. So let's do this. Oh, I might have some pollutant in here. Yeah, I got a little bit of pollutant in here.
Waste tank caution.
That's just it from now on. Okay. And then grab the passive vent. We're going to do it with a valve. So I can turn it on and off as I desire. Yep, there's my skull. We will have a skull collection. It's to a temperature that the plants can agree with. I should put a liquid valve right here. I should. So that I can yeah. That's what I should do. Yeah, I could, yeah, maybe I should I don't know if I can get it up to atmospheric pressures that I'm looking for quick enough. So let's, alright, first off, crowbar. Okay. It did drop the pressure. Not horribly so. Okay. Alright, now next thing we do It is a little toasty in here now. Okay. So this should show the atmospheric temperature in here. Okay, very good. And composition. Alright, so we'll let that cool down and we'll see about building more crap. I have survived 2 days without dying. Yay! Okay. Lock helmet. I didn't actually check if that was breathable. But we're going to see... Not really taking that much out of there, but... Every little bit helps. Right, you're volatile free. What's your temperature? 587. You really aren't dropping temperature like I'd hoped you would. Okay, let's go ahead and turn you off. See what you go down to. What are we? Stellar steam. Oh yeah. 15. That is needed. That is absolutely needed. Okay, I have enough to run out, throw in this, and be on my way. Okay. Do that. Okay. Yeah, I can get around the food and water requirement pretty easily.
Hunger critical.
Yeah, suit light. I'm gonna have to print off a new suit soon, as much as I keep damaging it doing stupid stuff. So I definitely need silicon for my next mining trip. Uh, 33%. Okay, we're gonna do this. See where you go down to. Okay, the temperature has to come down, but I'm loading a bunch in. Okay. Now, my concern is this is going to be it's combusting in the pipe. And the oxygen's getting hot. That is... That's yeah, that's a little hot, isn't it? What's that? 332. Yeah, that's 59 degrees. That is too warm. That is too warm. Let's shut that off. Trying to figure out if that was in game or. Okay, stellar steam, 10 watts. That I want to pull down, so I'm going to spend some time looking at that. However, it needs this to come down in temperature. I mean, if I really need to, ooh, yeah, I don't necessarily want to. Oh, that ran out of battery too. Let's just do that. Yeah, that's got to come down. I don't really want to throw that tank through, but I might have to.
Air tank low.
Yes, condensation is happening in the pipe, which is not a problem. Temperature's there. Let's switch that out. How are we doing here? We are going the wrong way. Got way too much going on. It's essentially way too much and not enough at the same time. So that. Okay, temperature wise, that sucks. Composition wise, that's not too bad. Okay, 15. I might try vertically. Yeah, because this is terrible. Yeah, go up. Got to get you guys in. Bam. Come on down. Now. Alright, that has come down a lot. See if that'll bring the temperature of this down. Because it needs to be below 323. Okay. Obviously, I'd like it to be a little less than desert air, but you know, wait till it says 320 to throw it in the soup. Oh, or I run out. Okay, there we are. 320. Very good. Less than ideal, but get there. Let's see. Do I have any? I don't have any volatiles in there.
Hydration critical.
So let's go out, trade. I've got some money. So I got some bulk oxygen. So it's 18 bucks a liter. Steam is a better Oh, see, I could do a canister here. Although I think that would be a problem if I tried to just put it into my inventory. Yeah, okay, so dirty volatiles. I may consider that because that's pretty cheap. But I need to, yeah. So I'm going to leave this guy here for a little bit. So every 10, or basically every 2, so $10 for a tank of there. This will be cool. What I really need to do is suck all the, suck certain things out. But let's go ahead and buy 3 tanks of air. Right? Okay. No problem. Switch that out. Switch you out. You know what? Probably been a while since I set you. And you're pretty fresh. Okay. So now we've got oxygen. Fresh oxygen. And now that I think about it, the stuff that I got out of the gold, just, yeah. Why do you keep doing that? Alright, so we'll do that. Food, water, plants. So iron. That's where I want to go next. Copper. Gold. I will need some steel as well. There we go. There's steel. I think I will need a grow light. Hydroponics trays are what I'm looking for, though. There's 2 trays. Okay. So the fern seeds that are in there are what I've got. More iron is probably called for. Yeah, valve. Liquid valve. Copper. Guess what? I'm going to need some of that. And pipe. Liquid pipe. It doesn't need to be insulated. Actually... don't think I'm really going to need too many of these. Do I have a liquid utility tank? I don't think I do. No, I'm pretty sure that yeah, there it is. There it is. I need another of those. Yeah. Okay. And we do that back to the hydroponics trays. Okay. So I need more silicon. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to turn you off, save it a little bit of power. Because I got what I need. get some more farming going. And switchgrass is probably the next consideration I need. Are you already out of iron? Okay, miscounted. Hopefully that's coming down in temperature. That is very, very nicely coming down in temperature. So I'll throw that there. Okay, let's go ahead and it's gonna warm up in here, but do that. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. Oh god. Let's not kill me with a helmet. This would have been a good place to die. So, I don't know where the center of the light is.
Health critical.
Yeah, health critical. Do I just want to bite it again? I might just bite it. I might just bite it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, I could probably... I think I'll just bite it again. We already know that I have failed the challenge. Although, I should say, I shouldn't die because of the hunger problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put that utility kit, I'll put that right here. And then we're going to do this. And do that. And we're going to put the valve right here. So here's my thought. I can keep some water over here at a reasonable temperature, and then I can, if I need to, I can pull water from there. All right. (62 moles per hour) fern. Okay. So fern is going to be a thing. Let's... Okay, so I gotta find a way to keep carbon dioxide coming in here without burning everything to death. Okay. Start growing a potato. I'll have to grab more potato. Got some potato there to grow. And we're gonna die again. And that's okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Put you up there. Make it look a little nicer. And then this actually bleeds off a lot of light, so I can put another row in here if I wanted to. So we'll do... Yeah, I'm going to take a quick quick anti-dehydration break here. So, yeah. I'd like to get to the point where I'm not dying all the time. Or do I want to play the game? Let's see, how much do I have? Can I save that side? I got half a liter. Relatively warm, lukewarm and curdly water. You know what? Sure. Yeah. We won't die of dehydration right now. Delay the inevitable. But with that, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, y'all. Alrighty. Welcome back. So, going to try and do this plant thing, I guess. Try to go forward with that. Now, I want to... I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to run outside and shove another stack of coal in here. I guess we can put on some, put some potatoes in there. Put some potatoes in the oven. Just in case anybody was wondering, device is not powered. Oh, I must be completely out of juice. All right. Guess that means we need to chuck another stack of coal in. I should have grabbed my mining device. Oh. I just heard a pop. So I think I overdrew something. I think I may have overdrawn something.
Waste tank caution.
But we're going to run inside. I mean, I shouldn't have, but we're going to find out. Oh, yeah, you know what? There's a great possibility. Yeah. That because that's going to suck all the energy out. You know what I should do? Transformer. That way I can't overdraw. Should have done this a while ago. Should have done it a very long while ago. $4,900, so cannot overdraw. There we go, there's that. Yep, I did hear the pop. Okay. There we go. Making some baked potatoes. Okay, so the idea here.
Hydration critical.
We'll pump a little bit in at a time. Yeah. It's about the best we can do. Alright, and then gases. So, oops. You. I might. Is this empty? Ah, that explains something. That explains it. That would explain it. Oxygen. That would be why. There we go. There we go. So that's an empty filter. That's an empty filter. I don't think I have any more down there. Let's check. Definitely got to be careful not to fall in. Okay. Alright, so next mining trip need iron and silicon, basically. Do I have anything? Yeah, I got copper. I should throw some potatoes in. Alright, you. Maybe I should use another direct heat exchanger. Oops. Close. There we go. We'll do this. Spaghetti! More spaghetti. Why not, right? I am the spaghetti king. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, oxygen will be used also to cool the freaking volatiles. Pipe. Oh, the spaghetti is absolutely, that's one pipe. I need a little bit more. Do I have any more iron? It's probably over here. Steel is a consideration. So the next thing I also need to do is work on more of those wind turbines. Which half a stack of gold, 50 copper. You know what? I want to do another stack of turbines. So it requires iron out the wazoo, so I definitely need to hit the some iron patches. Is this going to be enough? I need another stinking valve. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. So this also is going to affect the temperature of the water. So how are we doing over here? The temperature is ridiculous and coming down though. Oh, I know why. It's probably because of how hot it is in here. Yeah, that's probably what it is. So if I wanted to come down quicker, probably shut that off. But I want to reduce the pressure over there. Yeah, I got a whole lot of stuff going on. Okay. It did warm up the room quite a bit. Yeah, it's 66, but the valve is shut off over there. So my plants are safe. Speaking of plants, I want... Oh, I do have more. I don't need a bunch of potatoes in there. I would actually rather have other stuff. There we go. Vine pump. Insulated. Yeah, steam. Oh. That's funny. That would be that. Whatever. Yeah, let's shut that off so this can actually come down in temperature at a reasonable rate. It's still going up. Why is it still going up? This valve is off, so the oxygen should be disconnected from heat exchangers over here. The air... Oh. Why does it keep doing that? It's because of the slight amount of oxygen still in this pipe system over here. That's where I'm getting heat from.
Health low.
Yeah, health low. I will croak again. And this is my fuel refill station. Once I am sure that we aren't gonna roast roast the canister. Alright, so we got copper out the wazoo. Pretty sure there's nothing in there. Yeah, so we will go ahead and shut you off. Really need a fern, just for fun. The EVA suit is cheap. It's actually cheaper from the tool manufacturer. I was kind of hoping it would give me the helmet as another link. Space helmet. 2 gold, 2 copper. Same price. So I can print one off. Alright, so oh, they only stacked to 3. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. It's a little bit of... Actually, this is just iron, so that should be fine. So I need iron, I need silicon. It's getting down to a better place. Guys, stop it. Yeah. Do that. Why not? Top off all the tools while I'm here. Actually, that's not going to top off very fast because, yeah. Well, I better be careful. I might accidentally click that open door. And that would be bad. So, grab the steel. Let's at least get the frames printed out to stick under it. I think I've got 2 frames, so I think I only need 3 frames to fit the wind turbines, but I will print off a 4th. And then our steel sheets, we will only need 1 more. You're going to use an entire stack of 50 for stuff. Do I have any more gold? That's 40 gold. Nothing there. Iron and copper. I don't think... Okay, so I don't have any gold. So I can't go below 25 there. Out of power. I could probably shut that off for now too. You are cool enough. Let's bring you up. Oh. You're already full. Okay. So, silicon, iron, iron. Silicon, iron, iron. That's what I need. down to my last stack of coal. Yeah, I only need that many frames. Actually, I could see about... There we go. I don't have the turbines. Oh, you know what? I better knock that down by another... because I think that can take up to 100 watts anyway. Stellar Steam, yep, that's who we're trading with. That's who we're gonna be trading with for a while. Yeah, one more tank of air in there. If I use the mining charges, it won't be a problem. I should do. You have the iron? No, you don't. You've got iron. See if I can make a mining backpack.
Health critical.
And that will help me store some of my stuff. Yeah, very good. Just drop that. So let's see, what else do we need? Or not need? Don't need the frames, don't need the steel sheets, don't need the pipe at the moment. Yeah, there we go. Go ahead and throw the tank in that hole over there too. Alright. We will bite it again. It's fine. So I need iron, silicon. I think I threw this stuff in here, so let's go ahead and open this up. There we go, very nice. Let's take the helmet off. Let's take the suit off. Since we are going to bite it, we might as well drop everything here. And plant some potatoes. There we go. How are we doing? Thriving. Doing excellent. Careful that I don't kick that up. Might as well eat the potato. And I can throw that in there because it doesn't really matter that much. There we go. Pipe. So can't put anything in there, but we could do that for sure. If I had the tool belt, it's a start. What I'll do is I'll put in another grow light a little bit further down, and that ought to do the trick. So we will we'll bite it again, unfortunately. Now the ferns are going to be doing very good for our oxygen. They provide 17 moles per hour. One tank uses like 200 moles. So 10 ferns is 1 oxygen tank an hour. Which I don't know the rate of consumption. But biggest problem is going to be dealing with that. Bonk bonk. So there we go. Oh, you died again. You suck, man. You suck. Yeah. I'm not ashamed to say
Tank low.
that yes, I have frickin' failed. But that's okay. Let's pop this again. We don't have that much power. Why don't we have that much power? Because I used charcoal instead of coal. Try putting some carbon dioxide. We're pulling nitrogen in, which is a little, I mean, it'd be good for soybeans when I get there. At least this gives the opportunity to equalize the temperature pressures. Alright, we'll shut it off. Put it away. I got the mining backpack, which I will grab this and throw it over here. Okay, we are topped off here. Good. That is a volume pump. Okay. All right, let's I think we're good here. Yeah. The duct tape needs to be in my hand. We will throw the remaining coal in there. Kind of late in the day, so I do have to keep that in mind. This is gold. Silicon. Silicon. Whew. I think that was the first hole. Okay, that was not violent. Good. I was kind of hoping that was a... Yeah, I got some nickel. Yeah, I got lots of nickel. Got a fair amount of silicon. Good. There's that. Okay. Lots of iron. There's that. And up this way a bit.
Waste tank caution.
There we go. There it is. Okay. It wasn't quite what I thought it was, but... Okay. Ooh, let's not kill myself doing stupid stuff like flying down a mountain. That got me a fair amount of iron, which is good. I like those mining charges. Arguably safer as long as I drop 3 and don't come rushing in. Okay, I didn't get too many full stacks of stuff, but... Go. All right, iron. We need iron. That'll give me what I need for the turbines. Get me what I need for the turbines. Ooh, that was not what I wanted. You. Your pressure's still not coming down too well. Then again, I do have that off. So let's switch these out. Turn you off. Good golly. How much do I have here? Ooh, yeah, half it. Not good. Oxygen, I'm set. I got a full tank. Let's go ahead and dump some heat into it. And we'll go ahead and open that up. There we go. Looking good there. All right, that was the reagents. Gold. Didn't get nearly enough. There we go. So if I get 50, 50 iron, then I can make my wind turbines. Okay, there's that. Next up, I think, is silicon, which I'll put in there, and then gold, which I'll put in there for more charges, right? Yeah. Okay, next step, cooling the volatiles. I don't know what the do they have. They don't. Actually, don't know what the temperature mixture. That's 160. Yeah, I mean, I'm dumping a lot of heat into my oxygen. That's fine. Whoa, yeah, let's not do that. Maybe I should actually consider putting some framing in. Silicon, that's right. We're dumping silicon. Plant mass, so that's the next thing I need to do, is to get that going. Now, do I want to dump pollutant into the atmosphere? I can come up with a crap load of it on my own. I think it might be worth doing that. I feel like I'm not getting much accomplished. I didn't actually get that much coal out of that last round either. And I certainly do not want to yeah, what do I want to do? I almost want to okay. That's good. A little warm, but we can make that work. So take this, throw it up here. Okay. It's not perfect. It's a little oxygen rich, but I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and dump what we can. Which does mean that we need to start sucking water out of here. There we go. Sucking water. It's going to be hot water, but we're sucking water. And I'm refueling my canister, so I don't have to worry about that. Very, very excellent. And there's the last one. And after this, it's cable. Transformer, maybe. Silicon, yeah. You have copper, you have steel. Yeah, I would like to do a transformer, then I can do what I did last time and just make sure I don't overload. Why are you damaged? Why are you damaged? Damaged? Damaged. Huh. Oh, I got, ooh. Have to keep that in mind. I do have some biomass over there. How are we doing? Very nice. Probably because I've got them locked in, nobody else is showing up, and that's okay. I still have a lot of oxygen to pull through here. Oh, excellent. Yeah, you're dropping just as much, so... Actually, looks like I have more volatiles than I have oxygen currently in the network. Oh, and there's the power. So let's go ahead and turn off the mixer. For crying out loud, stop that. Some gold. I think there's some iron in there. And the gold was actually going to be for this.
Hydration critical.
Mining charge. Let's go out with another group of 3 of these. So the water filter is definitely... Oh, I guess I could pull this. There we go. So most of it's actually on the... Oh. $120 mole of steam. There it is. Okay. Pressure's getting up there. There's the iron that I was looking for. Alright, I want a small transformer. Oops. Ran out of power. Guess what we need to do? My Sterling is not running reliably enough yet. You know, we're out here. Let's go ahead and drop a few of these down. Go. And we'll reroute some of the wiring to make up for that. And let's see, I should be able to see the bottom side of this network. We're at 800 in there. That's good. Why are we losing temperature? How are we losing temperature? Is it radiating into the frame or something? I wonder. Or does that mean I don't know. Okay, we're looking good. Transformer, then cable. I need a healthy amount of cable. All right. There we go. Okay. Screwdriver and glass sheets. So I need 3 glass sheets. Oh, good lord. And, you know, the sad thing is that's not even enough cable. Let's go down here and make sure that I didn't throw any down here. Good. Okay, heavy cable, or regular cable. So I need glass sheets, which means I need silicon. So I'm going to need 3 of those. I'm going to have to start putting some IC10s out, but definitely wind turbines, my absolute next step. Okay, silicon. I don't understand why that was damaged over there. Absolutely. Absolutely do not understand. Okay, drop that in there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's going dark again. Alright. Looking good for that. I can't go and mine. I can, however. Can do this. I can run outside, start wiring up the wind turbines. There we go. Do it this way. Let's do it this way.
Health low.
Do that. And then there's this. Nope. That's the way we want to do it. Let me do this. There we go. I have no idea how well that has worked. Or not worked, for that matter. That's... Okay, I don't know. Don't know. Alright, so I got the other set of wind turbines hooked up, which is good. That means additional power. So that should mean that's going to be a little bit less of an issue. Now I gotta wait for daybreak to actually do something useful, like get coal. And looking at the time, I probably should save that for another day. But I imagine at this point...
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Okay, what do we have? We've got 100 moles of steel, so we got 2 liters of water in the waste pipe. We've got 2.5 tanks of oxygen in the waste pipe. And goodness, it does not want to grab my... Okay, so 40 degrees. It's a little bit on the warm side, but doable. You're processing. I could shut you off, save power. Alright, so right now I'm dumping a lot of heat into the oxygen, so it's my cooling is a bottleneck here at this current moment. So let's see what we're looking at in here. That's really not that bad. That is not bad at all. Take my helmet off.
Hunger caution.
Okay. All right. We're looking good. You're a good seed. Yeah, I think I'll put in some more hydroponics and all that fun stuff. How are we doing on water in this system? Now we're doing okay here. We're doing okay. So, yeah. So the valve here is so that I can shut off when I'm dumping heat into the water or making water. Process it kind of in batches. When the temperature comes down enough, I can inject it into the system and plants can be happy. Ooh. Fruiting, seeding, seed, and seed. Okay, so you're ready. You're ready. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go ahead and do this. That'll work. I will have a potato. I will collect skulls in here. This will be my skull room. So these are a little bit on the... So the power, or the light must be being cast from this particular location. So but it was 1, 2, 3 over, so 1, 2, 3 over. So this one over here might be in the darkness. So if I put a light lined up with this row would be good. Mirror image too, and then yeah, that'll work. That should work. Actually, I wonder that if I click that, it would probably say too hot, and it'd be right. That needs to be taken care of. Definitely made some progress. Definitely made some progress. I'm not going to worry about
Waste tank caution.
stuff because I'm going to die anyway. Get to the point where I stop dying would be great. ACs don't have power. So, yeah, it is a little warm in there, but not too bad. Actually, not really bad at all. It was like 30s. Do that. I don't think that'll be a problem. You keep going, you'll make some more. Dude, pull out the handheld tablet. Pressure's up. I think I really need to dump the pollutant. I don't think there's... I could dump it into a tank. I need an insulated tank. And then I could dump it into there. Yeah. Maybe that's the idea. That's the idea. I'll dump it into an insulated tank. So I've got power being generated more. So I can probably dump this. Insulated tank is going to be steel and silicon. And I've got some steel and some silicon. But I don't have any power. Well, I guess that means I will be... You know what? I will make one last run. I like how you... Oh, you're slowing down. Oh, you're speeding. Okay, I see. I see what's going on there. Waste tank caution. Let's swap this out. That is enough.
Health critical.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Let's make sure that we don't die out here. So I know there's some coal here. Iron and silicon here. Gold is probably a thing I need to consider. You know, I'm going to save a chunk. Unless I come across a gold mine. Quite literally. Is everything settled down? Looks like it is. Okay, there's that. So this should be settled down. And I forgot to pack my bag. So silicon, iron. I've got the coal. Got more coal. Alright, do that. Maybe I'll start with this. So I do definitely have more wind turbines. Which is good. That was impressive. Refill that. And we'll run into the greenhouse and call it a night. Maybe I'll throw silicon in there. Get it processing. Boom. Ooh. Okay, so that is actually not too happy. It is actually losing life, so that must be too far away from the grow light. Okay. That is good to know. Atmosphere is too hot. Okay. Well, I guess that means I need to cool. Too warm. Oh, there's a storm. We're good. We're good. So I'm going to call her there for the night. We will die and respawn another day. So... very excellent. So I would like to thank everybody for watching, and we will catch you next time.